Well, good day. This is going to be Scratch, the walking cat. So we're going to make a catwalk. So first thing you have to do is go to the website scratch.mit.edu. This is going to be the program we're going to use to make the computer do stuff. We're going to be little computer programmers today. The first thing you have to do is join Scratch. So I'll give this one a click. And they want to know what is your secret internet name. Do not put in your real name. So I'm going to put in secret internet name. Don't choose my secret internet name. And then you have to choose a password. And don't forget your password. Write it down in your agenda or write it someplace. So I'm going to make one for me. And then you have to confirm your password. And then you'll do next, and it'll ask you what your email address is. Don't put in your real email address. Use the one that we're going to give you at school. Well, I'm going to write it on the whiteboard. Use that email address. Don't use your egusd.net email address. No. So I'm not going to really join Scratch because I've already done that. I'm just going to sign in. And sign in. So up here at the top you can create something new. Let's all do that. We're going to create. And this is the program we're going to use to make our own video game. The video game is going to be in this big box over here. And this big box is called the stage. The stage has dimensions. It's got an X dimension that goes this way, and it's got a Y dimension that goes up and down. So I think maybe you've already learned about X goes this way and Y goes up and down. In the very, very middle of the stage is X is 0, and then this way X is a negative number. And if 0 is here, then this way is a positive number. And you can sort of see at the bottom down there that my X is getting bigger and bigger, and it goes all the way to 240. And if I go up, then Y gets bigger. It goes all the way to 180. 180 is the top, and the bottom is minus 180. And the very, very middle is 0, 0. So this is called the stage. Now things that are on the stage, like this cat is on the stage. This cat is called a sprite. Sprite. And sprites do not interact with the stage. You could change the stage and the cat will not pay any attention to whether it's white or if it's gray, or if you change the stage to red, the cat doesn't care. The cat doesn't pay attention to the stage at all. Well, what we're going to do today is get this cat to do something. We want to get him to walk. And so here are all the functions that you can do to make this cat do something. And there's different categories of functions. Like there's one called looks, and there's a bunch of functions for that. And there's something called sound. You can make all kind of sounds with this cat. And there's all kinds of things. And so what we want to do is get this cat to move. So we might be tempted just to do this. Grab the move 10 steps and drag it over here. Because over here is what the cat's going to do. And you say, okay, I want the cat to move 10 steps. He didn't move. He didn't move because you didn't tell him to start moving. You got to tell him to start moving. And the way to do that is go to events. So all of our games are going to start with an event. And the event is going to be somebody click the green arrow. This is going to be the green arrow, and when somebody clicks the green arrow, the game's going to start. So we're going to use this one a lot. It's under events, and we're going to say, when I click the green arrow, then I want the cat to move 10 steps. See how they sort of lock together there? Sort of slide them together. Now they're going to do one thing. If I click the green arrow, he's going to move 10. Now 10 is not very far, because 0's in the middle, remember that? And X is going to go this way. And how far is it all the way to the edge? Yeah, it's 240. So to move 10, that's not very much. Okay, watch that cat very carefully. I'm going to click the green arrow and see what happens. Watch the cat. See if you can even tell if he moves. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did you see he moved? He didn't move very far, did he? This game is pretty lame so far. You told him to move 10 steps. I'm going to click the green arrow again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, click. There, he moved. He moved 10 steps. Okay, this is the most boringest video game I ever saw. Because you have to keep clicking the cat. You have to keep clicking the green arrow to get the cat to move. Okay, this is dumb. So I want to get this cat to move and just keep moving. I don't want him to stop. So I'm going to use a new function called control. And the control I'm going to use is called forever. I want him to just keep moving forever. So I'm going to put the move 10 steps inside the forever. So it'll move 10 steps and then move 10 steps and then move 10 steps, and it'll just keep looping. This is called a loop. But in this program they call it forever. So I got to connect it to my green flag, and I say when I click the green flag, just keep moving 10 steps. Alright, let's see what he does. Here we go. Ready? Go. Well, he just kept moving 10 steps until he just went off of the stage. So I'm going to stop the show with this red stop sign. Let's put the cat back in the middle. Get back over there, you cat. There he is. I say, what am I going to do when he hits the edge? I think when he hits the edge, I want him to bounce off of the edge. So I'm going to go over here to motion, and I'm going to add something. I'm going to say, if you're on the edge, bounce off. Look at this. If you're on the edge, bounce off. And I want you to keep doing that forever. If you bounce once, just keep going and just keep bouncing. So I'm going to put it inside the forever. Move 10. If you're on the edge, bounce. If you're not, just keep moving. If you move 10, are you on the edge yet? No. Keep moving. If you hit the edge, bounce off. So he's just going to go round and round and round and round and round. The cat's going to start moving. Here we go. I'm going to do this green arrow. Here, green flag. Here we go. He's upside down. He is moving back and forth though, but this is not very good because, he's upside down. So we got to do something about that. Well, to stop the show, hit the stop button. So I think we got to do something about this cat who's flipped upside down. And I'm going to go down here to the bottom where it says, the function says, set the rotation style to left and right. I don't want him to flip upside down. So I'm going to get this set rotation style to left and right. And I'll even put that above the forever. So that now that his rotation style is left and right, he'll just keep moving round and round and round. I guess I could put the rotation inside the forever. It doesn't really matter. Let's hit the green flag and see what happens to this cat. He's going to move 10 steps and keep moving. Oh, look at that. He flipped over. His rotation style was to face either left or right. Hey, I got a cat that can walk back and forth. Okay, this is a pretty lame video game, but this is your first video game. I want you to get a cat that can move back and forth and not stop. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We forgot to name this thing. Stop the show. Okay, here's the stop sign. This thing needs a game, like, it has to have a title. So I'm going to call it WalkingCat. This is my game. WalkingCat. Should I put a space? That looks pretty good. Now, just because it's named WalkingCat doesn't mean that anybody can see it. So how are you going to get points in the grade book if Mr. Lushenko cannot see your walking cat? So you have to share it out. Look, share. You have to share out this game that you made. So we give it a share. And it says, congratulations on sharing your project. Anybody can look at it now. And here is what you need to send me. You need to send me the link that has your project number. Make sure you named it. Uh-oh. Did you name it? You got to name your game. Okay, let's play the game. We'll hit the green flag and see if it goes. Here we go. And here he goes. Oh, it's a wonderful game. Okay, this game is terrible. But it's only our first one. We're going to get better. Okay, I want you to go make a walking cat. Stop, and now it's time for you to go, go, go.